Many people ask which one should I use, Lightroom or Photoshop or both? Well, the answer is straight yes. You need Lightroom for sure as a photographer. But is Photoshop necessary for you? Let's talk about it. Well, the main difference between Photoshop and Lightroom is that Lightroom is for just post-processing and Photoshop is for post-processing, photo compositing and many more. So the first point that comes is the organization. Lightroom is an application where you can manage and organize your all the photographs very easily and in a very properly organized manner. When you click images in RAW, you can't directly access them or view them in normal photo applications that's on your PC. So you need an application like Lightroom where you can view the raw files, edit them, color correct them and then deliver to your clients or use for your own purpose. Even you can rate pics after you import so that you know the priority for editing them or post-processing them, and in this way the workflow becomes very easy and efficient. While talking about Photoshop, you can't organize your pics in the application. The Photoshop concept is just import the photo, work on it and then export it, that's it. So the next point now comes is color correction. Lightroom is an application where you can color correct your pics very easily. Like you can just adjust the contrast and exposure right away from the application and then you are very ready to use for your online purpose or any clients that you want to deliver your pics. The workflow in the Lightroom while color correcting is actually very smooth. And all such things are non-destructive if you are working on raw images. Now talking about Photoshop, you can also adjust the color in the application. But the workflow is kind of different. The concept of layers come where everything happens and occurs in layers and yeah, it's like sometimes difficult for some beginners. I will talk more about layers in the next point. But you can also kind of achieve the workflow of Lightroom in Photoshop by using the camera raw filter, where the workflow is almost like the Lightroom, but still I don't know why I like the Lightroom more for color correcting my pics. While our next point is layers. In Lightroom, nothing happens in layers. To understand layers better, you can think that you are given different types of food items in just a single dish, and that is the Lightroom. While in another case, you are given different food items in all the different separate dishes, and that's Photoshop. In Photoshop, starting from a small change to a very big change, everything occurs in layers. Another difference between Photoshop and Lightroom is that you can't place any text in your pics in Lightroom. As I said earlier, that Lightroom is just for post-processing, just color correcting your images. But in Photoshop, you can easily add text, add effects to the text and do some weird things with the text. It's just everything is in your hand. It's now how you create things. Our next point is composition. In Lightroom, you can't do any type of composition. But in Photoshop, you can add things like trees, houses, man, and build a composition and build your own style. Suppose you want to replace the sky or replace the color of any object, then Photoshop is a must for you. You can't do such things with the Lightroom. And if you want to create some design, basically do graphic designing, then you will probably need Photoshop and Illustrator or applications like that. Lightroom can't serve such purpose. So these were all the main points and differences between Photoshop and Lightroom. Now it depends on you which one you should choose. Only Lightroom or both Lightroom and Photoshop, but as I said, Lightroom is a must for you if you are a photographer. So now it depends if you need a Photoshop or not, but let me mention a thing that if you are going for portrait photography anytime, then you will need a Photoshop because you need to do skin retouching, right? Portrait photography needs skin retouching, and the skin retouching can't be done in Lightroom. You will need Photoshop where you will apply different methods like frequency separation or many methods are there. So such things are not possible in Lightroom and you will need a Photoshop for that. So that's it guys for today's video. I hope the video was helpful for you. If you like the video, then don't forget to hit the like button. If you are new to this channel, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button below down there. Having that said, see you soon in next video. Till then, bye bye.